Hi there, welcome to another tutorial in Premiere Pro with Crypto Studio. Today we want to continue video effect folder options. Today we want to start with tint and video limiter, and let's see what they do on the video or the clip. So imagine that I've brought another clip of mine. As I told you, this color correction is working on color. The name is completely clear. So if I bring tint on the video, let me make that hidden. Yes, so you can see tint is making your clip black and white, something that was done with saturation into the lumetri color, because in lumetri color saturation could do such a thing. For example, if I would come to color, in here we have something like saturation. If you increase this number, somehow decrease this number to, for example, 0, it changes your clip to black and white. Tint has something like that as well. So let me delete extra things. In here we have something like map black to and map white to and amount of tint. So if I decrease this amount of tint, you can see that my clip is going back to normal. If I increase this amount, it goes back to black and white, as I showed you. But here we have a good option. Sometimes I use this tint effect on the clips to make some titles for my clips or the videos. For example, if I want to map black to a color like dark blue, and the white should be mapped to a kind of light blue, I can have a kind of effect like this, and I can increase or decrease this amount of tint with this percentage in here. Imagine that I have such a thing, and if I bring a text on that, as you can see, I can make a kind of beginning for my clip or for my video or whatever. And if I play that, as you can see, it is a kind of introduction. For example, I sometimes make the videos like this, or even you can play with the colors more. If I change black, if I want to map black to something else like green, dark green, and I want to map white to something like light blue, for example, and then I press OK, you see something like that happens. Or even I can go to another light green and this happens. And if I play, you can see my video is getting a kind of colored wave with a very beautiful text on that. I can use this text, and I can actually add different kinds of transitions or keyframes, as you have already seen into the previous tutorial. So keyframes could be added, transition can be added, so you can do lots of things for the video. So in this case, you can have a kind of introduction for your clips. Even you can duplicate this clip or duplicate this layer the way that I did, and somehow cut some special parts of the second clip, I mean this one, and bring other scenes or other parts of this clip under your main clip. In here, if I come to the blend option, because we have lots of blending options in here, and I can come to overlay, for example, the first one and second one are somehow mixed together. If I copy this tint to the second clip as well, and if I play that, as you can see, I have just given a kind of effect to the clip, and I'm somehow introducing myself with this clip, or I'm introducing something like a text on the clip because of the way that I've just changed it, the way that I have just mapped the color. Actually, I made something like that. Even you can again play with the lumetri color after bringing the tint. You can work with the temperature, as you can see. Let me come here. Yes, as you can see, you can play with the temperature, or you can come to the exposure. You can see, you can play with that. You can do that for both of the clips, the first layer and second layer. You can do highlights. You can do many lumetric things, because I have already talked about lumetric colors after bringing the tint on your clip. So it's all about tint. It's up to you again, because it changes the color, and all you can do is playing with the numbers like this amount of tint, or playing with the colors in here. You can even select the colors by these two pencils, pen, I don't know, and something like that. So even if I clean tint from this layer and I delete this one, actually hide this one, and let me take this, there is something like a video limiter. What is video limiter and what it does? it has nothing to do with those who are content creating and sending their videos online onto the web. Why? Because somehow this video limiter clamp white level and black level to keep a balanced way, a legal way for broadcast and cable. So if you want to do cabling, or if you want to do something for broadcasting, you sometimes have to give a kind of legal white level, black level to your video, and this is what this video limiter does for your clip. So it somehow clamp white level and black level, and you can make sure that this white amount and black amount are safe, and the level that they are into the video are safe. And as you can see, there are just some parts like compression before clipping, something like gamut warming and gamut warming color. So if you want to do something with them, as you can see, for example, if I change this 103 IRE to 100 IRE, it tells that, okay, if you want to change the color, if you want to change black and white amount to higher or lower, it doesn't actually let you take the color higher than this amount by setting this, for example, to 100. It doesn't let you take it more than 100. And I have nothing to do with that for my own clips, or those content creators, as I told you, for sending their clips online or onto the web. You can see here, if I put this amount to 10% and I change this, or I use this pen and come to, for example, face, as you can see, and I put it to 20%, and I press gamut warming, you can see such kinds of things are happening. And I go back to 5% or maybe 3%, you can see the colors are changing. But this is for those who really want to somehow level white and black colors and make sure that they are safe for broadcasting, for cabling, and different kinds of stuffs. So these two effects were into color correction, the last effects of color correction actually. So we will continue working on this third for next sessions, and we will see what this third do. I think now we are out of color and coloring and changing the colors of the clip. If you haven't reached the previous tutorials into the After Effects no, because we haven't already started After Effects yet, just Premiere Pro, you can go back into the playlist and find them all. So if you have any idea about these tutorials, or if there is something in your mind, you can just write that in the comment below. And please subscribe me, like the video, and share it for those who want to start working with Premiere Pro. We are adding new features to the website cryptostudium.com. You can go there and download free templates, free titles, lower thirds, whatever you need is available there. You don't need to pay anything for that because they are all prepared for you. We have purchased them before from different kinds of sites, and even the motion array site. So you don't need to pay any money for that. Thanks for joining Crypto Studio. Have a good day.